So tell us about your recording process. Do you write everything first, or you go in and do the few bars?
I try to do the hook first without writing it. I want to feel it. Like if I can't feel the hook without writing it, I feel like it ain't gonna be catchy enough, and it ain't gonna hit you hard enough. Like I don't want it to be too thought out like a rap.
Okay.
You know, I want it to feel. I want it to vibe. I want it to vibe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you just do it real natural. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Real natural. All right. So I read about your album, your mixtape Grace.
Yeah.
Right?
Grace. Like two. Yeah. Go ahead.
I read about Complex said something like there was 2 perfect songs. I don't know if you read this. 6 great songs and 11 good songs. How do you feel about that? Like what when I say that, like,
you really want to know how I feel about that? That they set the time out and listen to all them 18 songs. Like I'm happy about that. That you talking about me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's great. 2 perfect songs, 8 good songs. I don't care if they said 4 bad songs. It don't matter. I'm good. Hey. But Grace, a classic project.
Yes.
And that's one of my babies right there, man.
Good.
But hey, that's like every project I feel like I get better in a certain that I picked up different things as I keep growing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, but Grace was special though, because I was able to go to Atlanta and New York and do most of the recording with some great people, like from engineers and producers or artists, you know what I'm saying? I think that project I got Bun B on there, Big Crit, Trey the Truth, Smoke Dizza. You know what I'm saying? I was just able to branch out and have everything around. You know, I had the whole style on there.
Okay. You know, they also said that your Grace mixtape was a calculated body of work. They said that the songs were very calculated, right? I want to know, is that something you had to think about before you went into making the project? Because why I'm asking is because that Kendrick album just came out.
Yeah.
And that, they're saying another calculated body of work. There's a message, and each song connects, and then when you play it backwards, there's another message. And so I'm just wondering, like, is that something you thought about before
I don't
you made
overthink it like that. That's super complicated to me. I just try to make the music, and then one night I sit up and listen to them all and put them in order of how I feel that I want the vibe to go, and then the next week I'm putting it out.
Okay.
But that's dope that people would think that, because I really think they don't hear that type of music so much, so when they do hear it, it seems like arithmetic when they listening to it, but it's really just it's good vibes put together constantly. You know what I'm saying? It's a good vibe night consistently.
So talk to me about, I just said Complex, right? And then I saw an article on you with Noisy and Vice and all that, right?
Yeah.
So my question is, talk about your online presence, because you have a very strong online presence.
I'm not really too witty with the online, man. I like impressing people in person. I like doing concerts. I like doing interviews. I like doing things to the public eye. Like none of that smoke and mirror stuff. Everybody can juice up their Instagram by followers and all this stuff. That's cute. But at the end of the day, if you got 100,000 followers and you can't do a show,
but like what I'm wondering is, like, how did you get those? Because I'm asking for like artists coming up, right?
Yeah.
How do you think you were able to get those
media
outlets to talk about you when you're still coming up? You're still relatively unknown outside of Texas. Yeah. So I'm wondering, like, how.
See, at the time I had a plug through this dude named Dutch. He was helping me. He was helping me push my music. He had a cat that did a publicist for Smoke Dizza. Okay. Working with man, like, see, I used to go to New York and work with this one Nipsey Hussle was with Johnny Shipes. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I know Johnny Shipes.
At the time, I knew Nipsey before he even before he was
Nipsey.
He was at, but I knew he was gonna be big because how he carried himself, and he's still that same guy. Like I'm like, man, this nigga gonna be something. I told him that, what I'm saying. I ain't put out my first mixtape yet. I ain't put out Hood Politics 1 yet, and man,
I got to go out to New York for my transplant. That's where my doctor is.
Where? So. Okay, what part?
Like right in the city, like Manhattan. I think he's at NYU because he moved from Baltimore.
That's where it was at. It's kind of by Manhattan, Chelsea. Yeah. Chelsea is the area the studio was at. So
He's like the.
But like this, what I was saying. You was asking me how I was getting those placements, man. Yeah. Dutch he had the plugs working with Johnny Shipes, which later he grew road managing Big Crit. which got me to, you know, Crit to listen to my music, and you know what I'm saying, got me to be on his mixtape and my mixtape, you know what I'm saying. So Dutch was probably the reason why I got on those blogs that you were talking about. I done been on Pitchfork.
Yeah.
And you know, these are blogs that like the urban sites don't even know about. They'll see it and be like, what is Pitchfork? What is, like, these are the major blogs.
These are real music sites.
These are the music blogs and Billboard site blogs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't World Star, it ain't, you know what I'm saying?
No, for sure, yeah.
No shots, no jabs, it ain't Rap Radar. These are bigger blogs, and I guess they was hearing a new guy with these legends, you know what I'm saying? Like, who is this guy? Who is Delorean? Let me check him out. We need something new from the South, because I think the South just need a new artist to put back on the pedestal, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's what I want to talk about, actually. That's something I want to talk about. I want to talk about, I hear the Houston in your voice. I hear the Houston when you rap. I hear the style. I hear your roots. And I want to know, in Houston, who was your biggest influences? Who were the biggest people?
Man, it got to be Scarface. I used to listen like Fat Pat, Big Pokey. We gonna keep it straight Houston though. I ain't even gonna touch the Suave House era. I ain't gonna touch all that Big Mike. I'm gonna leave that right. But I
didn't really get too much into Suave House. You know that? I really didn't. I got more into Swish House.
You missed out, man. 8-Ball MJG was killing.
Oh, 8-Ball MJG. Yeah, I listened to that. Yeah, I listened to 8-Ball MJG.
Okay, so like,
I didn't know they were Suave House.
Yeah, that was Suave House. Tony Draper. But as far as Houston, yeah, man, I was on to the, man, like Fat Pat, like I say, Big Pokey, Lil Kiki, Scarface, you know, UGK. We gonna call that Houston though. You know, that's PA, but
that's Houston. That's Houston and PA.
Yeah.
No, that's the same thing.
Yeah, UGK was a big influence.
I ain't letting that one go. I'm sorry, that's Houston. I ain't letting that one go.
Yeah, so that was basically it, man. But I was listening to everything because DJ Screw was playing everything.
But
and
I
was on this, I was like, who was that? MC8, okay, boom, who was that?
Yeah.
You know, I was just jamming all these people, and I was getting a hold of Cali music, East Coast. I was on the Nas, I was on the Method Man, all that. I was in all that.
But what's important is you still had the Screw.
But see,
you still had the Screw.
But at the same time, as an artist and any other artist, like, you need to tap into alternative music. You need to tap into R&B. You can't, you know, you got to do, you got to be broader with your education of music.
That's very true.
You can't just listen to one thing and just, you're gonna be stuck on that.
That's very true. I feel like if you look at any of the guys who are real legends in any of the music genres, they have listened to lots of different music.
You gotta be
diverse. They have a very knowledgeable brain on the different types of music, and so I noticed that.
I'm a narco, bitch, I'm Pablo. You ain't talking money, no hablo. Send me out on chopper in the Tahoe. You ain't about that life, get a job, bro. When I got a break from a vato, then I broke it down with my cop. But I fuck her like a lover, I was fighting, but we kiss under the cover. And baby, I don't ever play around with you. As soon as we get together, you know what's going down. She say she love when I'm up in it. Them other niggas ain't with it. She like, what's your favorite position? I'm like, baby, every position. And I love when you wash the dishes. Not because you washing the dishes, it's because them little shorts you be wearing when you walk around in the kitchen, yeah.